So I made a little whoopsie. This track was actually on an album. It was on their album titled Sailor, which came out in 1968. But then it was re-released in 1971 under the name Living in the USA. And then it was reissued again in 1982 under the original name Sailor. So, yeah. There you go. Boz Scaggs makes his return a week later, but with the Steve Miller Band. That's cool. Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I'm trying my best. We are back with the Steve Miller Band. This is not on any specific album that was released by them, and it's not a single. It was released on a budget compilation package. I've never heard of that before, actually. It's called Living in the USA, which is, of course, the track name as well. It's track 1, written by Steve Miller. There's other, I guess, I don't know if they're covers. Oh yeah, Gangster of Love. Okay, so it's mostly covers with a couple actual written songs. There's also Space Cowboy on there. Wasn't that on an album we did, though? And the Joker? I don't know, man. But this is a request from our patron, CeeCee. Apparently this is a very big difference than the album I've heard, which is Fly Like an Eagle. We did that all the way through. I'll link that up there if you guys want to go watch that afterwards, though. Wait until the video's over. Alright. Thank you again, CeeCee. I appreciate you. And if y'all aren't subscribed, help brother out. Click that icon right below the necklace. Right there. I'd really appreciate it. But maybe leave a like and a comment, too. If you got another Steve Miller track you think I'd like, leave it down below. Alright. Living in the USA, Steve Miller Band. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, the bass. So different. Yeah, you're right.
Even politicians living in a plastic land. Somebody give me a hand. Yeah.
He's not wrong in the slightest. harmonica. Yeah, that was very different, but it still does remind me of obviously Steve Miller Band because it's Steve Miller Band. You know what I mean? But that's definitely very different compared to the Fly Like an Eagle album, which is very either very spacey or very what do you want to call it? Not bluegrass. It's like country rock, basically. You know, other than like the first two songs and the last song, which are like completely space trippy. You know what I'm saying? Like those songs really blew my mind. The rest of the album is pretty good, you know, but it was those first couple tracks and the last track that were, you know. But that was really, really good. Thank you, CeeCee. I don't know what I would highlight as my favorite thing. I love the vocals in it. The harmony that they were getting in the Living in the USA. I guess that was, you know, Steve and Boz, because that's, I think, who is the only ones on vocals, right? Oh, wow. All right, so Steve Miller on guitar, harmonica, and vocals. Boz Scaggs on guitar and vocals. Glenn Johns, I don't know how to pronounce that, to be honest. Guitar and percussion. Lonnie Turner on bass and vocals on this track. Gerald Johnson, not on this track. Jim Peterman on keyboards and vocals on this track. Not him. And then Tim Davis was drums and vocals as well. Well, there you go. And apparently, even though this was like a value, whatever it said, a budget compilation package. I've never heard. That's so fun, dude. It's it actually got gold. It sold over 500,000 units. I guess because it was so cheap and it was so good. There you go. Yeah, I would definitely say the vocals, the organ in it or keyboard, whatever he was using, man, that sound is so cool, man. It definitely, that was the part that kind of reminded me of Fly Like an Eagle, which is like the only album I've listened to by them. But there were parts that were reminiscent of that a little bit. They said that this was from either 1968 through like 1972, I think. That's what this is from. 68 to 73. But if it says it's from albums, so what album is it on then? Is it on Children of the Future? No. Is it on Sailor? Yes, it is. Oh, I'm such a dumbass. I'm gonna have to re-record the intro. Oh my god. That's okay. But yeah, it was on their second album. It was the last track on side one. There is like no info on this album. That's crazy. But it was released in 1968 on Capitol Records, recorded in LA, and it was the last album to feature contributions from original members Boz Scaggs and Jim Peterman. The album has also been reissued under the name Living in the USA, and then again under the original name Sailor. What? That's confusing as fuck. Why would they do that? That's hilarious. But yeah, I definitely would say Boz and Steve are the highlights of it, you know, vocally. Well, everyone obviously was contributing to it. The snare in that was really, really good. The bass in it, oh my god, that was honestly better than the percussion. The bass was fantastic. That paired with the organ or keyboards, whatever he's using, the vocals, that's just like a magic mix right there, dude. It sounds so good. And it's one of those songs that it's almost reminiscent of like a Beach Boys kind of vocal harmony, and the cadence of everything, but it's got a whole different spin instrumentally, basically. And I think that's really cool. They did a great job with this track, and I actually kind of want to listen to more of their old stuff now. We've been doing that with bands. I've been going back to like their first two albums, and I find that I love it more than some of their future stuff, you know? Because you have your whole life to write your first album, and you got 6 months to write the second one. So, you know, if you're lucky. But yeah, that was really good. Thank you, CeeCee. I don't know where else to go from here. So there should be like a pinned comment, or if there isn't, just like leave a suggestion if you have another one by the Steve Miller Band. That was really, really good. I would say I kind of like that more than most of Fly Like an Eagle. except for Wild Mountain Honey, then like the first 2 tracks and the last track. The other part, like most of side 2, I wasn't a big fan of, to be honest. This one, I like that. I like this style and sound more. That organ just dun 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 dun. That was badass. I can't lie. So thank you for watching, guys. Y'all are the best. Definitely. I don't know. We're going through a lot right now behind the scenes, and it's just very stressful. You guys already know. I'm not gonna like just keep repeating it. You guys already know. But we're keeping our heads up, and we're trying our best to get through it. We did get some good news in the court department, and the court case got moved back another month, so we have to wait another month to get this fucking finished, bro. I had to remember we're Leathermints, and I can curse now. Fuck yeah. But hopefully this is the last time we go to court the next time. You know what I mean? Our new lawyer seems to be on top of it, and he's got like the prosecutor and the judge didn't even see the medical records. Like it blows my mind, bro. Like our lawyer literally scammed us out of like $2,000 basically. And then that's how I know it's a scam. He never called back asking for more money. Lawyers always ask for everything up front. You know what I'm saying? This guy said, "Oh no, payment plan, no, everything's good." Yeah, didn't call us once. And if you go read the reviews, absolute, like, it's a bunch of fake reviews, and then like he'll delete the bad ones, and there's people leaving 5-star reviews saying, "Hey, this is a great lawyer, please read," and then it'll explain in detail what happened and how terrible they are. So we filed a complaint. So up yours, Marinick. Have fun with that one, and see you later. One more thing. We have a really cool Patreon community. We'd love to have you. There's a link in the description. If you join the $15 tier or up, you get one free request a month. There's other tiers for other amounts of requests if you want to do more. There's also a PayPal as well in the description if you want to send a tip or a request in that way. It's up to you. Now scram. Go.